Today I'm going to give you a complete locals guide to living in Trappe, Maryland. We are going to cover the top things to do my favorite parks, the top rated schools, and go over some helpful stats about the area. Don't forget to check out the full article I wrote to go along with this video on livinginmaryland.com, the #1 resource for finding the perfect Maryland city that meets your unique needs. All right, so let's get into it. Trappe is a small town on the eastern shore of Maryland in Talbot County. It's got that quiet small town charm, but it's super close to all the fun stuff in Easton and Cambridge. The population is just around 1 out of 300 people, so if you're looking for a peaceful spot with friendly neighbors, Trappe might just be your place. Now let's talk about things to do. First up, we've got the historical site of the James E. Kirwan Museum. It's a cool little spot that takes you back in time with artifacts and history about life on the Eastern Shore. If you're a history buff, you'll enjoy this, but if you're more into outdoor fun, you'll love heading out to the nearby waterways. Trappe is surrounded by creeks and rivers, making it perfect for kayaking, boating, and fishing. You can hit up the Choptank River, which is just a short drive away, and it's a great place to relax on the water. Speaking of water, if you love seafood, you're going to be in heaven here. Since you're so close to the Chesapeake Bay, the local seafood is fresh and delicious. There are some great crab shacks and local restaurants nearby that serve up some of the best crabs, oysters, and fish you can get your hands on. Trust me, once you've had a taste of Maryland blue crabs, you're going to be hooked. All right, now let's talk about parks. While Trappe itself is a small town with more open space than big parks, you're not far from some really great outdoor spots. One of my favorites is Martinac State Park, which is about 30 minutes away in Denton. It's got hiking trails, camping spots, and a beautiful view of the Choptank River. It's perfect if you're looking to spend a weekend outdoors. There's also Bill Burton Fishing Pier State Park, which is great if you're into fishing or just want a peaceful spot to watch the sunset over the water. For schools, Trappe is part of the Talbot County Public School District. The local elementary school is White Marsh Elementary, and it's known for being a solid choice with a caring staff and a tight-knit community feel. For middle and high school students, most head over to Easton Middle and Easton High School, which are about 10 miles away. These schools offer a good range of extracurricular activities and sports, so there's plenty to keep the kids busy. Now let's get into some stats. Trappe's cost of living is pretty reasonable compared to other areas in Maryland. Home prices in Trappe average around $320,000 depending on the size and location of the property. Rental prices, if you're not looking to buy, are typically around $300 a month. Is definitely more affordable than some of the bigger cities in Maryland like Annapolis or Baltimore. Plus, the property taxes are lower on the Eastern Shore, which is always a bonus. All right, now let's talk about location. Trappe is located right off Route 50, so you can get to Easton in about 15 minutes and Cambridge in about 20 minutes. If you need to head to Annapolis, it's about an hour away, and Baltimore or DC are both about 90 minutes depending on traffic. So while Trappe gives you that small town feel, you're not too far from the bigger cities when you need them. Another cool thing about Trappe is that it's got a lot of history. Did you know that Frederick Douglass, the famous abolitionist and writer, was born just a few miles away from Trappe? His birthplace is a historical landmark, and it's definitely worth checking out if you're in the area. One thing I love about Trappe is that it's a tight-knit community where everybody knows everybody. People here are friendly and always ready to lend a hand. It's the kind of place where you can walk down the street and wave to your neighbors, which is something you don't always get in bigger towns. So what's the vibe like? Well, if you're looking for a laid-back, slower pace of life with plenty of nature and history to enjoy, Trappe might be just what you're looking for. It's a great spot for anyone who loves being near the water, enjoys outdoor activities, and appreciates a small town atmosphere. All right, so that's a wrap on Trappe, Maryland. It's got history, charm, and plenty of opportunities to enjoy nature. If you're thinking about making a move to Trappe or anywhere on the Eastern Shore, be sure to check out the full article I wrote for this area with additional links and resources on livinginmaryland.com, along with articles for hundreds of other Maryland cities. Our mission is to help you find the best city in Maryland that meets your unique needs. If you would like to have a conversation with one of our local real estate experts, just fill out the contact form below to get started.